Hey, check it. This is Ocean Legacy, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard, and I'm flooding the streets.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We right back at it, y'all. We got an off the porch special edition, live in the Milltown. We right here in Milwaukee. We got Ocean Legacy jumping off the porch with us today. What's up, bro?
What it do? What it do?
Man, everything cool, bro. I can't complain, dog. How you feeling?
I'm good. I'm good. Hell yeah. We just got back from the little, you know what I'm saying? Just for the city concert.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was lit.
Yeah,
that was like the Milwaukee Rolling Loud.
Yo, for real, it was so dope, bro. Like seeing so many people come together for an event and it just be a dope vibe, you know what I'm saying, the whole time. I mean, everybody going crazy for all the artists performing, just the vibes was dope.
Content creators, a lot of content creators.
Yeah, media platforms, content creators, like just creatives across the board, man. It was dope, you know what I'm saying? And for me, you know, being from the mill, not living here no more, it was dope coming back to the city and seeing like what y'all doing up here, bro, because y'all making so much noise up here in the mill. And it's like, I see it, you know, from a distance, but to be here and to feel it, you know, it's like a whole nother feeling, and it's real. You know what I'm saying? That's the best word I could use for it, is that it's real. Like the people really got love for the culture here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The culture is different too. Everybody's around, you know what I'm saying, surrounding cities and even across the nation, they starting to, you know what I mean, really tap in and see what our culture is like too.
Yeah.
So it's like crazy because it's just happening right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was happening back then in like 2017. You know what I'm saying? MT Twins, all them, you know what I'm saying? Chicken was like, you know what I'm saying, before he had really popped and blew up. But now it's like double backing again now.
Yeah.
And this time I feel like it's for real because we only got a couple artists that really like made it.
Yeah.
I feel like we was so sheltered and shit and like closed in, and now it's like this bitch is like about to bust open now.
Yeah. For sure.
JP got this bitch rocking. Frank got this bitch rocking. Steve got this bitch rocking. Maya, P, everybody. Chicken.
Right. All across the board. Yeah. My guy Marijuana XO killed that. Like, I mean, just across the board, man. Just dope vibes, man. How does it feel to see the city now finally, the people in the city showing love to the artists, but then people outside the city recognizing too? It's like finally.
Yes. It's like, I literally was just, actually before we went to the show, I had saw Wiz Khalifa. He had already showed love a couple times, but like I just seen him on there again, like doing some Milwaukee dances, and he was playing JP shit, and it's just like, bro, that's crazy. Like they really starting to like tap in and finally like see how we really coming, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's really deeper than that too, because like, I'm not gonna lie, like I grew up in this city. This city's the most segregated city in the nation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and me being white, that's even crazier, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's harder too for me, you know what I'm saying? But like I never really let that shit faze me, but it's just, this shit, it's live right now. And I'm shooting all these videos, so it's like I'm in the middle of all of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy because I mean, you coming to us, you know, as a creative, not only on the filmmaker side, but then you also make music as well.
Yeah.
How did you start out, bro? Like, did you start out on the film side, or did you start out on as an artist?
Yeah, I never did this. Like, I never did the camera shit. I started rapping, you know what I'm saying? I've been rapping since I was like 14. Ever since I was in group homes and, you know what I'm saying? Like, just, I really like my favorite rapper was Boosie. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I'm a Scorpio, he a Scorpio. We got the same birthday, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit.
So it's like, I just tapped in doing that with music, and then it just was my whole life. I just dived into that deep, you know what I'm saying? Like, I took it serious once I got 18. Once I got the group home and shit, like that's the first time I was like introduced to studios and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And I just was pushing the rap, you know what I'm saying?
Word. And what side of the mill you from? What side of the mill you
North side. Shit, Havenwood, Hampton.
Yeah.
I lived everywhere though. Like I've lived everywhere across the city, you know what I'm saying? Like south side, west side, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, shit, the west side, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm really off of. Havenwood, 60th and Silver Spring, all through them.
And can you speak to like you mix with white and Mexican, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And can you speak on, you know, you were just talking about how this is one of the most segregated cities. It's interesting to hear a perspective from the other side of the spectrum, because most of the time I'm hearing the point of view of people like myself, you know, black folks that's used to living in a segregated city. But what was the experience like, or what has the experience been like for you, and you tapping into the culture, you know what I'm saying, the way that you are?
I really, like, I don't know. I'm really in this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really live here. This ain't no just internet ass shit, you know what I'm saying? So other people might look at this like, because they on the internet seeing this or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Thinking that's just some white boy, he doing it for the internet or some shit. Like, we right here. Like, it's crazy that you got to come down here and do this right here in the ghetto, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm really from here, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, I don't see it like a lot of other white folks, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, I adapted to my environment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ended up being a product of my environment, right along with everybody else that's struggling in poverty. And, you know what I'm saying? We deal with a lot of crooked-ass police, too, you know what I'm saying? I grew up in DT and all that, so it was like, once I started, especially when I started getting these tattoos all over my face, I really just, they gonna be like, he run it down. He with bro in now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he a member.
Yeah. So they right, like, I don't even get that. Like, I X that little white privilege shit out quickly. You know what I mean? And they, especially when they look my name up and shit, like, oh, you a felon and shit? Like, you done been to the joint, and yeah, we don't trust you. Let me search your car.
Word.
Where they at? Where the drugs at? Where the smacks at?
Yeah. And can you speak on like what life was like for you growing up? Because I heard you mention like being in detention homes and, you know, things like that. Like, what was your come up like?
Shit, like, I really had like the best of both worlds. Like, cause like Pops, he was like, he got his life together early on. Like, he figured it out. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta work. You gotta boss up. You gotta, you know what I'm saying, stop partying and finally grow up. And, you know what I mean? My mom, she got stuck in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, she wanted to party and be a kid and not take care of really, like, responsibilities when shit went bad. Shit was bad. You know what I'm saying? Pops never really ever, I never knew if anything was bad with him because he never, like, we couldn't see that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, my mom, she bounced around my whole life. Pops, he stayed in the suburbs and shit, so like I'd be out there and everything would be cool booty, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm with white folks and shit like that, but then when I'm with moms, like, I'm trapping, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm seeing all types of shit that kids not even supposed to be seeing, you know what I'm saying? Like, my mom was smoking dope and, you know what I'm saying? Like, drinking, and I'm seeing like shit that just makes you grow up quicker. That's why I see like how kids in the inner city, they ended up doing fast shit. Like, that even being fast term. That shit came from actually being in the inner city. Because shit's so fast here. You know what I'm saying? Shit's slow out in the country and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't matter where you is.
Nah, that's real. It's like you so fast to pick up on things that, like you said earlier, like things that probably at a certain age, like you're not even supposed to be seeing, not even supposed to be experiencing. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, even porn. Like, I be seeing that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that'll alter a kid's mind quickly. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at the internet. Before, when we was younger and shit, we used to have to see like nudie magazines and like we used to have to like find mom's Playboys and shit, like them tapes that didn't have nothing written on it and shit on the G, you know what I'm saying? Like shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But now kids, they could just literally like just pull this motherfucker out, you know what I'm saying? Like, whoop, you know what I'm saying? Like, they could just, you know what I'm saying, get right to it, you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy how accessible everything is. That's why these kids is just, they trying to ban TikTok, and there's other reasons trying to do that, but it's just, the internet's crazy. This generation's fucked up. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And what type of kid were you growing up? So seeing this, you know, like this best of both worlds, seeing these two different types of lifestyles, like, did you adapt to one or the other, or were you more the environment that you were in, you were sort of adapted to that particular one? Like, what were you like coming up?
Like, I'm a 90s baby, but I just want to say that. But, like, just because I feel like motherfuckers got to know, you know what I'm saying, what kind of era I was from, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But really, it was like once I was with moms for so long, like, she had full custody and shit. Boom, some crazy shit happened. She got gun put to her head by her boyfriend and all type of shit. And then I ended up going with my pops. But by then, it was already too late. By then, I'm like 13 years old. Like, I'm a teenager.
Right.
I'm jumping off the porch because, you know what I'm saying? Like, and now I'm at my dad's, but it's like he was gone a lot, like, cause he worked a lot. So it was like, now I'm just doing me. And now I feel like I got away with a lot of shit already with my mom. So then it was like, I'm on pops, and he kind of knew, like, I was just kind of brainwashed from moms and that crazy lifestyle and shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit I shouldn't even be indulging in. And I just felt like it was too late. Like, I was infatuated with this lifestyle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, it's stupid. You know what I'm saying? I brought myself into this shit. And you could be anything you wanna be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I chose to be a gangster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I chose to be, you know what I'm saying, in the streets and doing dumbass shit. You know what I'm saying? And that shit, it just fucked me up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it was like now, later on, now, you know what I'm saying? I'm 30 years old now. This shit really, like, all stupid.
It's really life. It's really, yeah. I know
This, all that, I was wasting my time. Like, I should have been thinking about some money. I should have been on some, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I should have been on what I'm on now, back then.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out a brand and how to sell it and, you know what I'm saying? How to make people buy into an image and all that. You know what I'm saying?
If you could give your 15-year-old self some advice, what would it be?
Shit. Stay away from them people, man. Like, be solo dolo. Like, don't be like, cause I was easily influenced, and I just feel like I should have just did my own thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I really felt like I would have already been rich. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I would have already been popping. I just stick to yourself, you know what I'm saying? Follow through with everything that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I dropped out of school when I was a damn near freshman. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I wasn't completing things. I used to quit a lot and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So just really pursue your dreams.
Yeah.
Chase them bitches, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't ever give up, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because there's been times with even this rap shit, like, I picked up the camera, you know what I'm saying? But it was like before I was almost at like, I'm about to quit this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, and now I kept pushing with this shit, and then now this shit's starting to kind of pay off now, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's kind of a win-win. I do the videos and then I get known for doing this shit, and then I pop out doing this shit.
Yeah. And then you pulling up to the video shoots, shit dripping more than the artist. So
oh God. You see me, this all off videos, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't gotta sell drugs no more.
Man, it's ill because I feel like it's like a new crop of video directors and filmmakers where, like, you guys are the stars, you know what I'm saying, as well. You know what I mean? Like, shit, I recently...
Glaze popping this shit too.
Yeah. TeeGlazed, you say TeeGlazed? Yeah, no,
that's my dog, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and we just had Drew filmed it, you know, on the porch, and you know he's killing it in Florida, but it's just interesting, you know, even seeing like cats like Cole Bennett, you know what I'm saying, and like it's just across the board, like filmmakers, even Cam Kirk, you know what I mean? I know he's a photographer, but still just somebody who's picking up that camera and not just being a behind the scenes camera guy, but like really building a brand around, you know, your skill set. So
I feel like
really
too, because a lot of people get like sheltered, like they get this little like you were saying, now people get to be known because I'm really popping my shit. This really me, like this really how I'm coming, you know what I'm saying? Like this really me, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, now people are starting to really buy into the whole image. Like now reality TV is more than anything. And now they want to know, like, who is this dude? Like, what is he doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at Drew, you know what I'm saying? Like, they popping their shit. They got diamonds all in their teeth, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at me, I got gold all in my mouth. Look at Glaze, he got chains and he over here working with all the, you know what I mean? Like, even like other people like Desto Dub, like, and they respecting these dudes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, cause they really putting on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, for sure. On the music tip, who were some of your influences? I know you said Boosie. I know you were saying Boosie was like your favorite rapper. Who was like some of your other influences?
Shit, Kodak. I really fuck with him because he been in prison, you know what I'm saying? Like all that, like I fuck with people like that's just been through similar shit that I've been through, you know what I'm saying? So when I listen to their music and it's like, damn, I really did that.
Yeah.
I was really there, you know what I'm saying? Like I really experienced all that type of shit.
Yeah.
I still live in the projects, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just, I fuck with that real shit, you know what I'm saying? Anybody popping that real shit. Young Mo, I fuck with him, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with a lot of dudes, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Chicken.
Yeah.
Like, he from Milwaukee, you know what I'm saying? Folks, hard as a bitch.
Crazy. Yeah.
He talking on that vent, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking through my dogs through a face, like, what? On the screen, you know what I'm saying? Like, now he free, now he popping this shit.
Yeah, nah, that's so real. That's so real. Do you remember the first song that you released?
First song, yeah, it was called like My Word or some shit.
Yeah,
that was like the first real song.
When did you know that you really wanted to take the music shit serious? Like, was it like, did you drop something and get like some crazy feedback, or like what made you know, like, all right, like I got something with this, like I
mean, growing up my whole life, like I used to watch like BET and MTV and shit like that, and I just be like, damn, like I want to do that. Like they doing it, you know what I'm saying? Like all the clothes and the jewelry, and I just liked it, all that shit.
Yeah. Like
I just was infatuated with that shit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I really feel music to my core. Like, it don't even matter, rap music, like like whatever, Lauryn Hill, you know what I'm saying? Like the deepest shit.
Yeah.
Whatever, some country shit, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever, like if it's real, I fuck with that shit. It just, music always been in my soul, so.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Word, now I can dig that. At what point did you first pick up the camera? And what caused you to pick up the camera?
The reason why I picked that shit up in 2020.
Okay.
And like people was playing with me, really, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I already knew so much, you know what I'm saying? Like when COVID came around, I fucked around and bought a studio. You know what I'm saying? Like my first COVID check, like I was already spending my last money, like my last dollars. I'm talking about, swear to God, I'm sleeping on my nigga mama couch, you know what I'm saying? Like waiting on that check, waiting. I didn't even think that shit was gonna be real, bro.
Yeah.
I thought that shit was gonna be a scam or some shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that motherfucker hit, I write, first thing I bought, computer, microphone, interface, speakers, you know what I'm saying? And then once I learned that shit, I'm like, bro, we need to get a camera, bro. That's what we missing. You know what I'm saying? That's what's really we need to show people.
Yeah.
We can record all the music we want, but we gotta really show these people. I'm like, man. But then I got to looking that shit up and it was just super expensive. I'm like, man, you know what I mean? The real cameras that I be seeing, I'm asking questions and shit. I'm like, fuck it. But then I went to jail. I got out, I shot with this dude at my dad's visual when my dad passed away.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was on the run for like 2 years. I get out, I shoot with him, boom. He take 5 months to edit my video.
Wow.
Like I almost was finna pay him, like to get, like I was finna have somebody pay him a deposit to get, you know what I mean? Like get on him, you know what I'm saying? But then I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I just was like, you know what? I'm finna buy that camera. And I stopped playing, I just got on the website, bought the camera, and then that's what just, I swear, my little dog, he was just like, you know what I'm saying? Shoot this video, come on, kept pressing me, you know what I'm saying? When we shot it, and I took off ever since. $100 videos. I started shooting everybody in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Everybody and their mama, like, because not a lot of people in my city doing this. There's only a selected few that's doing it.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, our city cheap, you know what I'm saying? Like, we come from that cheap like we love saying that cheap ass, but
right.
we is cheap. You know what I'm saying? Like we always trying to get the
cheap,
best deal. We
yeah.
always trying to get a discount. We always trying to get it for the low. We always trying to. We know somebody. You my cousin. You know my auntie. Like
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like that's what really took off. I had good quality and it was for the low.
Word.
I still did it. I did it today. I ain't did it in a year, bro. You know what I'm saying? I did it today, $100 deal. I'm like, boom, bro here.
Yeah, run it up, go crazy. What's your thoughts, you know, when other filmmakers or people criticize that and say that like you kind of tainting the game, you know what I'm saying? Like shooting visuals at such a low price point where they worth so much more because of the cost of the equipment that you using and
that was before
things like that.
I don't mean to cut you off, but that was before me. You know what I mean? Like there was already somebody obviously there's motherfuckers out here doing that shit for free. They over here dick sucking and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they over here, they not. Nah, there's somebody doing it for free.
Yeah.
There's somebody doing it for a whole sicker reason. You know what I'm saying? They doing it for clout.
Yeah. Nah,
they doing
real.
it for because they trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like that's one thing about me, is that once I learned my worth, I did start it up in the price. You know what I'm saying? I had to build myself a name though. Yeah. I mean, like I said, especially you being white, like just in the hood, like you think motherfuckers you finna come around and just start whacking 500, 800,000 for a video? Ain't nobody finna fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? Like I gotta come to the hood, I gotta not step on this shit, and I just gotta sell this shit raw. And I'm gonna be Gucci. They gonna start flocking. They gonna start coming to me every day. And then eventually I'm gonna get so good that when I do ask them, or I do tell them, hey, it's this amount, you know what I'm saying? They gonna be more than willing to pay that. You deserve it now. The people that I really fuck with that I shoot with to this day, they give me more.
Right.
Or you need to up the price even more. Or you could have whacked them this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it's like once you build like that brand loyalty, you know what I'm saying? People see the quality and understand that, then they'll spend that bread, they'll spend that top dollar, and they know that you coming with the quality every time, no matter what kind of business they doing, then they'd be more willing to spend with you. Yeah. But in some cases though, I feel like sometimes we can get ourselves stuck and being kind of in a place and being looked at as, that's the cheap video dude. Like that's the cheap marketing guy, or that's the, you know what I'm saying?
I was that guy.
Huh?
I was that guy.
Yeah.
But I'm not really that guy anymore. That's why they'll flock to this deal anytime somebody could do it. Right. Somebody else could come take my little marketing scheme. I done told it a couple times to people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, bro, everybody has $100. You know what I'm saying? I do 20 videos, I lock in 20 slots, and I space them out so I don't stress myself out. And I don't do no edits or no transitions on them. They're just easy, clean, crispy videos, you know what I'm saying? That's 2 G's. Now I could go bust a move and take that 2 G's to turn it into 20 G's.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause I'm not just doing this either. This ain't just my only thing. I'm not finna just be a cameraman my whole life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love this. This is cool. But like I said, this wasn't even the main objective. I need somebody to hold this joint because I'm cold with this rap. You know what I mean? Like, it's time to push this.
Yeah.
It's time to teach somebody else, like my son, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying?
Word. Would you ever, if you had to give up one or the other, if somebody said, all right, you either got to rap full time or you got to be a filmmaker, content creator full time, could you choose one?
Like, yeah, now especially, because now it's popping. Now it's like, I could just go full rap mode, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, cause like I'm known in my city, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't mean to brag, like I've never been really that type, but like everybody know me now, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people knew who I was because I was just in the streets or whatever, but now everybody, like kids and grandmas and aunties and like everybody. Right. After I shot that Eat Her Up with Big Frank, like everybody knows who that is.
Yeah, I mean, shit, that song is and was like one of the hottest songs like in the country for the longest, was on all the Billboard charts.
There's
and
people in like other, like at games and like NFL games and other, not even playing the Packers, just like other places just doing that.
Yeah.
Doing that dance. Crazy.
Nah,
like,
for real. Big Frank got that crazy energy, man.
Yeah.
Like, what was it like on that video set? Like, what was that like?
It's always, like, always with him is always fun. Like, it's always just, he's a good person. He's got a good heart. He's got a big heart, you know what I'm saying? That's my dog, but it's just always live with him.
Yeah.
He's always energetic. It's always a good time, so.
He always got a smile on his face, always got that good energy.
Yeah,
you know
so it was cool.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't gotta worry about like nothing really popping off at shit like that. I shoot a lot of gangsters. I see a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of stuff happen, but with him, it's just like a party.
Right.
You know what I mean? He bring the kids out, the biddies out, all that. The grandmas, the families.
Word. Every vibe that you could want, he brings.
He just fed the homeless.
Yeah, no, that's dope. He was talking about that when he came and sat on the porch, like all of the, different initiatives that he's doing, like for kids and homeless people and, all of that. So.
Yeah, he's going crazy. He giving back all the time.
Word. What's one of the first videos that you shot that created a buzz that like helped you get your name out of there?
Shit, like, I really was just shooting like little, like the younger generation, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't remember like what specific video it was, but like, that's what it was. I didn't shoot for no older crowd. Right away, it was like my little dog, you know what I'm saying? He was working for me at the time, or he was under me. He was rapping and shit like that, but like, I was teaching him how to run the studio and stuff like that and stuff, but it was just like, once I started shooting a couple videos for them, bro, all the little Kia boys and all that, you know what I'm saying? All the gangs, like, I shot for everybody. The rivals, all the ops. Like, shout out to them too, you know what I'm saying? Like, shout out, cause they never put me in I be seeing other cities and like, you gotta choose a side and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like, maybe a cameraman, like, he shot for certain people and they don't, you know what I mean? They never put me in there, and I appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, this is a business, you know what I'm saying? It don't even matter if I really know you or not. Behind the camera, like, you gotta respect me, like, this is my job, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's what I do, you know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, nah, that's what it do. I saw that you and TeeGlazedIt collaborated on the Maya P Turned Up music video. And I feel like I don't see that as like a common thing, like directors collabing. Like y'all almost collabed on the music video, like how Metro Boomin and Southside and them collab, like doing beats. How did that come about? Like,
I kind of knew him. I met him like the first year. Like, I bumped into him a couple times when I was like coming up or whatever when I first came up, but then he already peeped game, like that I had the brand together and shit, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, maybe like, let me fuck with dude, you know what I'm saying? And so like he started taking me places and shit like that. Like he took me to Detroit. I met Babytron and shit like that. We were on a Grim Reaper 3 tour or whatever. And shit like that, certified, all that. But he just, he linked me in with that shit, and then we shoot kind of similar too. So I feel like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going hard. I'm going crazy. So it's like, I see this is a common thing. I'll tell you this. This is a common thing that happens in the game with videographers, shooting videos. Videos, like you shoot it, there's a director, the guy that shoots it, and then they sent that off. And then the editor, and then they're kind of like, they're like producers. They aren't even known. They don't even have followers. It'd be people like me and like Glaze that's getting followers. Like Drew filmed it. Like we're the guy. We do it all. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's different. Yeah, you're right. Like me and Glaze, we two cameramans that both edit our own thing and do our own thing, got our own motion.
Yeah.
And we collabed, and that bitch fire. We got plenty more.
Word.
Steve the Stoner, Yana Bay.
And how does that work? Like, is it like, do you guys sort of choose like who's gonna shoot which scene or who's gonna edit which scene, or like how does that work creatively?
Nah, we just do whatever.
Wow.
Like, we got faith in each other. It's just like, cause he be going to LA a lot, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He live in LA and shit, so I'm here, you know what I'm saying? I'm here, so.
Yeah.
If he needs something, you know what I'm saying? He might call me, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey bro, you know what I'm saying? Bro and them, they trying to shoot. You know what I'm saying? When you done cutting it, send it to me. I'll put some sauce on it or something like that.
Yeah.
Or the other way around. He might, like he just shot some shit for somebody and then he just sent me the clips. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I might shoot a little bit with them and then should edit it. We just do whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's how you're supposed to do it anyways. We just cooking.
Yeah.
Just keep cooking.
Yeah. Nah, for sure.
Cook up. We like producers and shit.
Yo, you released a song, Actin Cheap, with Big Frank.
Yeah.
How'd that come about? And like, what was it like recording that song? Was the energy crazy?
Yeah.
Just like how it is, like with the music videos?
Yeah. Like, I had a way bigger plan for it, but yeah, like when I even was making it, I was like driving my brother to work and shit like that. And I just was like, man, this sound like Frank. His beat, you know what I'm saying? Like, he always got some hot up tempo, happy party. I'm like, man, this sound like Frank. And I just wrote fire verse. And I even felt like that was the funny, goofy shit I was saying in there, you know what I'm saying? Yo, baby daddy keep on fucking up the tax money, like that's some shit Frank could say. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, shit, JP was in that bitch. Rico, Funny Rico, you know who Funny Rico is? He was in that bitch, you know what I'm saying? From Chicago, shout out to him. Yeah, JP, Wani, Boo, Nas, the whole gang was there, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate them. Xavier.
Yeah.
Shout out them.
And then you was in that JP, She Took video too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, he was like, I've been around him a lot, so it was like, he hit me like, or he posted on the shit like, shit, I need skaters. I'm cold at that shit.
Oh, straight up?
Hell yeah. I've been skating my whole life, so. Like, I'm trying to go, when I go down to Atlanta, I'm trying to go to Cascade.
Oh, okay, word, yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Like, that's definitely on the bucket list. I'm finna take Bay, we finna go there, you know what I'm saying?
Man, shit, it's about 10 minutes away from the from the DGB creative space. So shit, you gotta pull up, man, when you come through. You know what I'm saying? What else you got coming up, bro? What else you working on?
Shit, I got this, I just dropped this project, you know what I'm saying? Extended supervision. Okay. But I'm working on this new project, very likely to reoffend. And I got like, shit, all the hottest rappers from Milwaukee, you know what I'm saying, on there. I got Munch Lauren on there. I got Frank on there. Shit, I got Mulamar on there. Yeah, I got plenty of people on there. Baby, 54 Baby Trey. Word. Yeah, I'm finna go crazy with that. And then shit, I got a bunch of shit with this video shit too, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm finna start taking this shit out of town now, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm finna start going with Glaze to LA and shit, and Atlanta, New York. Shit. The people I really fuck with out here that's popping right now, it's time now. Right. Yeah, I'm finna start traveling with them now, you know what I'm saying? For sure. Take this across the map. They need to know it's deeper than you think. I'm flooding the streets, not just here in Milwaukee, but everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I gotta put it in their face, for real. Mama. Yeah, nah, that's what's up, man. And how'd you get the name Ocean Legacy, bro? Like, that's such an interesting name. Where'd that come from? Yeah, shit, it was crazy, because my name used to be Juvie, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was running with this juvenile delinquent shit, you know what I'm saying? And because I stayed in DT and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I said all that, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm an adult and I'm facing my revocation, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in the big boys. I can't be going by no juveniles, none of that shit. Like, I'm like, now I'm thinking I need to revamp. So, yeah, I was just in my cell one night and I'm just like, man, I liked the word legacy. And I just, I was plotting off that, like, it's gotta be something else, like 2 words. I'm like, what's deep? And I was just like, man, the ocean, you know what I'm saying? Like, they say they only figured out like 10% of the ocean. I'm just like, shit, that motherfucker deep as a bitch. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's unknown. And then shit, even with the logo, Like, you know what I'm saying? You see the iceberg, you know what I'm saying? And it's less like the iceberg small on top, you know what I'm saying? And if you know anything about icebergs and shit, really like, shit, that's what caused the Titanic and shit like that or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because they just think it's so small, but really that motherfucker way bigger. It's way deeper than you think. There's whole shit that's, you don't see what's on the, you don't, like, so you can't judge what's on the surface, you know what I'm saying? I got a whole deeper meaning to all this shit, you know what I'm saying?
Word. No, I could dig it. What's one of the biggest life lessons that you learned?
Shit. Like, just, you gotta work for everything, bro. You really do. You know what I'm saying? I used to think this shit was gonna fall out the sky. I always used to think, like, when the teachers would say some goofy shit, like, you gotta pay attention, blah, blah, don't you wanna be something? It was just like, I was like, my daddy owned a business, you know what I'm saying? He was he was an arborist. So he cut down trees his whole life, you know what I'm saying? So I just always used to be like, I'm finna own my own business. You know what I mean? My daddy did, you know what I'm saying? So, but I used to just think like that shit don't just fall out the sky.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you sit there and you can pray all you want, but God said you gotta put some action to that.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what it really is. Once I really started working at something, like I said, my dad always taught me, like, you want a job? Like, go pick up that rake. Go pick up that thing that they're doing and say you'll do this shit for free right now. Like, you see them guys over there doing that they're working on that house? Go say, can I help? I'll do it for free right now. I bet you if you do that a couple of days, they gonna hire you.
Right.
And now you're gonna be making some money, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Same thing with that video shit you was telling me, like, I was doing it for the low, but that wasn't forever.
Right.
I'm trying to get my foot in the door, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah. And we all gotta do that thing to get our foot in the door, whether we intern for somebody or like you was saying, like with the construction, like an apprenticeship or, you know what I mean, whatever you want to call it, like you just got to pay dues.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At the end of the day, got to pay dues to then be able to get to that point where now you're the expert. Now you can charge that high dollar and, you know what I'm saying, all that. Yeah. Nah, that's what's up, bro.
People respect it. They bought into it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They really see it for what it is.
Yeah, nah, that's what it do. That's what it do. What are some of the goals that you have for yourself moving forward? Like, let's manifest some things, you know what I'm saying? Like, put it out there. Like, what's about to be...
Shit, I'm finna blow up. What? I'm finna be the next biggest thing. Shit, chicken ain't the only thing popping out this bitch. JP ain't the only thing popping out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really believe that.
Yeah.
I'm really manifesting that. I'm about to blow up. They just ain't heard me yet. You know what I'm saying? I gotta put in more work, you know what I'm saying? A little bit. I was putting in this work for this video shit. Now I'm finna put in for this rap shit. I'm finna flood the streets and I'm finna blow. Yeah. That's what I'm finna do. I'm finna be with the next hottest artists, shooting videos and rapping. Next thing you know, they gonna be turning around asking me for a feature. Just like that.
Yeah, nah,
straight
that's
like
what's up,
that.
man. What's the word discipline mean to you, bro?
Everything. My daddy taught me, like, you gotta have discipline. You know what I'm saying? My daddy taught me a lot of shit. But he always said, like, you gotta have discipline. Like, if you don't have that, you're gonna be lost.
Yeah.
You're gonna be in the bed sleeping until 2 p.m., 3 p.m.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Laid up with a biddy, not getting no money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be sitting there watching TV, playing the game and shit. You 35 years old, making pallets on your nigga floor and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. You gotta discipline yourself and do whatever the fuck you gotta do to, if you want something, anybody can get it. You gotta discipline yourself to get it though. There's so many times I said I wanted something. Bro, you just came here the other day, what? I did that. I said I wanna jump off the porch interview and I did that shit.
Yeah.
You gotta work for that shit.
Yeah.
You gotta discipline yourself.
That's real. Discipline, put it out there and manifest it, you know what I mean? Make it happen. Like shit, we ain't waiting for nobody, ain't waiting for no opportunities, making them happen. You know what I mean? How difficult was it for you to deal with the loss of your pops while you were incarcerated?
Shit, I wasn't incarcerated yet.
Oh,
Like,
okay,
I was on the run, thank God, because I probably would have lost my mind and shit. Like, but I was on the run for like, shit, like 19 or 20 months.
Okay.
And yeah, he passed away right before my birthday and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? I lost my brother years before that in 08. And they were like real similar. They're Pisces and shit. Like they were kind of like our rock.
Yeah.
Like they were the funny, good people that just didn't complain and shit, just trudged through life and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that shit fucked me up though, like, because I was having my first son. So I was like, that shit fucked me up. I was like, damn, I wanted him to meet Pops and shit. I now wanted him to show him now, like, I fucked off my whole life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like as a juvenile and shit, like I tricked off a lot of opportunities. Shit, I played hockey, you know what I'm saying? I probably could have went and like I had, you know, me and scouts looking at me to play, you know what I'm saying? I played for a Division I school, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I just tricked all that shit off, you know what I'm saying? And now I want to show him, like, boom, look at me now.
Right.
Look at how much I work.
Right.
You got to get up with me.
Huh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that's real.
Yeah, I doing it for Pops. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I think with that, you know, with those things happening so close to each other, the birth of your kid and all of that around the loss, like they always say that, like, you know, like a life born kind of replaces, you know, like the one that you lost. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I can dig that. How do you handle grief? Like, have you directly worked on trying to handle grief and the losses?
Yeah, like, cause like I said, like I was a real troubled adolescent, you know what I'm saying? I was crashing out early on. I was taking perks and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Xans and, bro, I was sipping lean and shit. Like I did all that, bro.
Yeah.
Like I was doing perks when Oxy 80s, you know what I'm saying? OCs, you know what I'm saying? Before they turned to OPs. Shit like that, you know what I'm saying? If you really know about this shit, you was really in this shit, you really do this shit. I was in the game back then when they was charging $1 a milligram for 80s. And that's what fucked the game up, bro. Honestly, people don't even know that shit.
Yeah.
OCs turning into OPs is why people are so crazy on perk 30s.
Oh, wow.
Because they shut that down, you know what I'm saying? Big Pharma, they pushed all that shit, you know what I'm saying? So.
Word.
Shit, I forgot to even question. I forgot where we was even going with that shit.
No, you good. You answered it. You recently released a video for the song "Quick Enough," and you shot the video in front of a detention facility.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you talk about that and how? I mean, I know that you were tying into, you know, growing up. Was that literally at one of the detention centers that you had lived at?
Yeah, I've been in that bitch. What? I did like 7 months in that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the people don't even know, like, that place needs to be shut down. You know what I'm saying? That's a building inside of a building. And from my understanding, that they labeled that as a medium. Like, that's horrible. There's motherfuckers in there getting revocated, boss, like, doing their whole sentence there.
Wow.
18 months, 2 years, like, getting staffed there, not even seeing daylight.
Yeah.
Ain't that crazy?
That's crazy.
You get revocating, you in prison, but you stuck inside. That's insane.
Yeah.
Like, people used to be happy to go to prison. You going to Dodge because I'm finna go. I could go touch the grass cause, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could really, you know what I'm saying? Like, in prison, you can work it, like, you could just go. Like, it's way different.
Yeah.
That place is horrible, bro. I fucking hate that place. Middle finger out the window every time I'm on, you know what I'm saying, 43 going past that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I fucking hate that place. I did that shit for all the guys. I did that for all the motherfuckers. Like, if you see that, you won't really know, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, he one of them. He been there, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel him, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit, shout out to Big C. He commented on that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? He from our city, too.
Yeah.
He big, you know what I'm saying? Blessed him, you know what I'm saying? He was before Chicken, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was like, I didn't know Chicken. When I went to prison, he wasn't popping in the streets like that, you know what I'm saying? It was like Larry Bird and Blessed Team and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Lil Trey and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm from that era, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, he feel that shit, you know what I'm saying? he see that shit, you know what I'm saying? There's plenty of motherfuckers that been in there and seen that shit in MSDF, you know what I'm saying? They know what that shit's like, you know what I'm saying?
Word. And shit, before we get out of here, bro, you got any like words of wisdom, any game that you can give, like any upcoming filmmakers, artists, folks that's confused on which side of the creative spectrum they want to go on, and you know what I mean, how they can, you know, go about, you know what I'm saying, running it up?
Shit, first you gotta really just like ask yourself if you want to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? And then if you do, you just really have to do that shit. You gotta put action to anything that you want to do. That's anything. Like, bro, consistency is key. Discipline, like you said earlier, what does discipline mean to you? And consistency. Those two things are a lethal combination. You are bound to blow up. You know what I'm saying? Even if your funds are limited, you will get there with working. Like, people will see you. They will eventually just see how hard you work, you know what I'm saying? Look at Certified Trapper Cuz. He used to just drop.
Right.
That's how he got known. Like, he just non-stop. Like, you finna see me. You finna see me.
Right.
Like, I don't care, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, dropping in volume. Like, you gonna rock with something that come out. Word. Man, you got any shout outs that you want to give before we get out of here, bro?
Shit. Shout out all my brothers, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my family. Shout out my girl, you know what I'm saying? She be with me 24/7, helping me with all this shit, you know what I'm saying? She be at all the shoots and shit, you know what I'm saying? Straight like that, you know what I'm saying? My baby mama. Shit, all my kids in the projects. You know what I'm saying? All my true fans, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has been rocking with me since the beginning, since juvie. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Yes, sir. No, that's what's up, bro. Man, we got my boy Ocean Legacy jumping off the porch with us. Man, appreciate you, man, pulling up on us, bro.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.